I'm guessing there's supposed to be credits here. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, I can't do anything. Okay, well. I'm sorry. This game has an issue where I can't see the opening cutscene unless I play the game on like a certain mode, but I didn't want to change the settings to show that, and so like this is where I'm at, I guess. I can't see the opening cutscenes and I can't see the credits. It is unfortunate, but I'm gonna assume Lost Kingdom's conquered. Yeah. I didn't write down my thoughts for this game. I thought it would be a pretty short game, and it actually was, you know, about 7 hours according to the game. Probably more like 8 to 9 hours for myself. I'll have to count it out, but game probably giga loud too, so I'll have to reduce that. But this game was okay. The combat system, well, yeah, my overall thoughts is this game is okay. I think the story is not really there. There's no like character development or anything like that. It's just we're playing the game. Yeah, see the opening titles doesn't play. It's the Activision logo. Then we're gonna get the From Software logo and you know all that other stuff, but. We'll just go ahead and skip to the title screen and we can load. Yeah, the story is like there is a story here and you can follow along, but it's not really present, I guess. There's not much going on, you know. The Black Fog. Go collect the rune stones. Now go to this castle and fight the God of Destruction. You know, like our character doesn't talk. There's like 2 NPCs. Our father dies. You know, it could have been more fleshed out, but. It's not a poor story or anything like that. It just needs more to it. As far as like the combat goes, combat's just kind of weird. It's kind of strange, but it also works and it's kind of unique. I sort of kind of, you know, it's like I like it, and then there's aspects that I don't like about it, and so I'm kind of conflicted on what exactly I should feel about it and how I should feel about it, but I would say overall it is fine. There's some silliness that certainly goes on with it, you know, particularly with invincibility frames. There's a lot of inconsistencies. You can get basically pummeled to death, you know, like if I use my Dragon Knight and then someone hits me while I'm using my Dragon Knight, then I fall on the floor and then someone can hit me as I'm getting back up. It could be rough times for sure. But with that said, I do like the amount of cards that there are. I like the customizations. I like that there's a build to get back your cards, which is probably the strongest build. Maybe not, but seems like it is from my perspective. There's ways to feel powerful, but there's also those moments of, you know, like, oh no, I don't have anything. Which I guess there is the whole aspect of if you don't have any gems, you can still cast your cards at the cost of your hit points, which is nice. On the other side of that, though, if you don't have any cards, you can't do anything, and you just run around the battlefield with nothing to do. And that's rough times. I feel like something needs to change there. Maybe you get a game over if there's no individual monsters on your side or something like that. You know, like, what are you supposed to do? You know, just lure them to a pillar and hope that that pillar drops crystals, you know, or something. You know, I don't know. I don't know. So that was rough times for sure. But I do like the variety of cards. I do like that there's not necessarily an upgrade part of the cards, but you can change cards into other cards, and sometimes those will result in new cards, and sometimes those will result in old cards. I don't necessarily enjoy getting a card and then seeing that it transforms into a card that I already have. With the copy system, I feel like it would be nicer if there was just a system where, you know, like the skeleton evolves into the dark skeleton, which evolves into the steel skeleton. I know it's a very linear way of doing it, and the way they have it now is very flexible, and that's very cool as well. But it would have just it would have felt better for me if I was actually partaking in some sort of progression with the card systems, and it didn't feel like that. It just felt like, okay, I have this card, I can turn it into these cards that have nothing to do with, you know, these cards. Which, you know, like I said, it's fine. I would have just preferred a standard evolution or some sort. Let's see. I think the dungeons, I like that the dungeons were all fairly short. I would say, like, overall, I think I like that this game is fairly short. If this game were to be, you know, like 20 hours longer or something like that, there would certainly need to be a lot more fleshing out of the game. But as it stands, you know, as a 6 to 10 hour game, you know, it offers enough to meet qualifications, I suppose. I can't think of any cardinal sins. You know, at the same time though, I don't know if this is 100%, but it seems like cards only get experience if they're the killing blow. I don't know how it works for like support cards and healing cards, but that's a little rough times. I can see how you can try to leverage that, but it also kind of seems like it'd be very difficult to leverage. So that's rough. I don't think I have anything else. I guess if the developer is watching, I apologize that the credits did not play. You know, I didn't think that would happen, and sorry about that. But yeah, I guess overall, I would say the game is okay. You know, it's short enough that any major criticisms that I could have with the game is not necessarily that important to me, because there's like a low play time to it. So, you know, I can get over it. I can move on. It's a lot harder to do when you're playing a 100-hour game and you got something that's introduced to you in the first hour, and it's really annoying, and it stays annoying for the entire game. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Lost Kingdoms. I'm gonna wrap up the stream for today, so thanks for watching, appreciate it. See ya the next time I see you. Peace.